Hi, I'm Newdlehouse. You may know me from such terrible Let's Plays as Chaos Child and Danganronpa. This is a new series I'm creating and I've decided to call, and I hope you're ready for this awesome name, Newdlehouse. Brilliant, isn't it? Newdlehouse is where I highlight every release I'm looking forward to in the month ahead. This ranges from anime and movies to manga and video games. I will go through each release day and hopefully give you an idea of things you may want to spend your hard-earned cash on. If you're looking for something new to play or pay attention to, then this is your place. September is looking to be a busy month with one or two big releases surrounded with smaller releases to fill out the weeks. Without further rambling from me, let's get into the releases. The first major release of September 2018 is Dragon Quest XI Echoes of the Elusive Age. Out on the 4th for PC and PS4, Dragon Quest XI is the latest addition to the ever-popular Dragon Quest franchise, and the first for nearly a decade to come to a major console and PC. If you can imagine the most JRPG of JRPGs, then you will likely have imagined Dragon Quest XI. It's so Japanese that it even comes with characters designed by the legendary Akira Toriyama, also known for Dragon Ball. Dragon Quest XI, just like Final Fantasy, doesn't have a linear storyline. Therefore, if you haven't played any of the previous Dragon Quest games, that's not an issue. You can jump in here and have exactly the same experience as if you were to play all the other games. Our next release of September, and arguably the most anticipated, is Marvel's Spider-Man on PlayStation 4. Releasing on the 7th, Spider-Man follows the story of Peter Parker in what seems to be an original story with all the action of the best PS4 exclusives. Starring not only the main man Peter Parker, it also has a role for the fan favourite Spidey, Miles Morales. Let's hope he takes to the New York skyline alongside his mentor. We can't forget the rogues gallery of Spider-Man and the many confirmed villains showing up with the hopes of ruining Peter's day. Also, I want to give a bonus mention to the gorgeous PS4 Pro Sony are releasing with this. September is looking reasonably light as far as new manga is concerned. I mainly wanted to focus on new series for this, and as such, the first new series releasing is Sailor Moon Eternal Edition. Whilst this has been available in Japan since 2013, it is finally being localised to English and will be released on the 11th. This is a complete edition of the manga, and if you have an interest in Sailor Moon, then this is a requirement for any fan. Unfortunately, I don't have a lot to say about this as there's not a lot of information out there, however I'm certain they'll be as popular as the anime series. The bane of every nerd's life, the multiple release day. September 14th has 3 releases of note, and I'm going to go through them all here for you. First off, we have The Predator, the 4th installment of the Predators franchise. The titular Predators are brought back to Earth with an interest of upgrading themselves using the DNA of aliens that they had previously hunted. The duty to protect Earth falls onto the shoulders of a group of soldiers and a teacher. Also coming out on the 14th of September, we have Shadow of the Tomb Raider, the next adventure of Lara Croft. This time she's more destructive, more lethal and less forgiving. A renewed focus on stealth and combat combined with the introduction of more actual tombs means that this could be the best Tomb Raider game yet. Shadow of the Tomb Raider hits PC, PS4 and Xbox at the same time with no timed exclusivity this time around. The last release of September 14th, and also the least notable, is Black Clover Quartet Night, a video game based upon the popular manga series and anime starring your favourite screamer protagonist Asta. You combat against enemies in co-op or one-player modes. Admittedly not one that I care about, but I'm sure fans of the anime might. On September 20th we have 2 releases. First is Digimon Adventure Tri Future, which is the final entry in the series that has covered 6 films so far. The Digi-destined have to protect the real world from being swallowed up by the digital world in what promises to be a fitting conclusion to the franchise. Also arriving on the 20th is Dr. Stone, a manga from Shonen Jump where, following the cataclysmic event causing humans to turn to stone, a doctor rises up to fight for humanity. Instead of your normal power-up cliche, this series relies on the titular doctor improving on technology from basic tools to modern-day equipment to fight off a fellow scientist intent on creating perfect humans. This is one I'm looking forward to and recommend as a series to get into if you're looking for a new manga to read. The only release on the 25th of the month is Valkyria Chronicles 4, coming to PS4, Xbox One, Switch and PC, the next in the Valkyria series that mixes traditional JRPG turn-based mechanics with a third-person shooter controls. The aesthetic is beautiful, like something from a documentary of the time mixed with a gorgeously subdued anime colour palette. This won't be for everyone, but if you want to try a twist on the JRPG formula then give this a go. If you're unsure, go ahead and try some of the older games. I personally recommend Valkyria Chronicles 3, which is available on PC. The final release day of the month has a fairly subdued pair of releases. First, coming to Switch, PC, PS4, Xbox One, PS3 and Xbox 360 is a release that comes out every year. With little tweaks to improve gameplay and style, FIFA 19 will be starting a new cycle of microtransaction fuckery and rage-induced breakdowns. The last release on my list for September is the Switch release of Dragon Ball FighterZ. Not sure how to actually say the title, but either way the show-stopping fighter is finally making its way to the portable console, enabling fans to challenge people everywhere and anywhere they want. That's all for the releases in September. If you like this and want to see more of this in the future, leave a like below and comment on anything I haven't covered that you're looking forward to this month. Finding releases for manga was surprisingly much harder than I expected, so if you have any manga that's starting and you want more people to hear about them, please let me know. Thanks for watching guys, I will see you soon. NoodleHouse is closed for business.